YouTubers Electric Adventures, and I've got another couple of packages in the mail. Now this is once again the tail end of my eBay stuff before Christmas. This first one, I think, is a package that I thought their sender hadn't sent at all. I mean, I've had no communication from them. They haven't marked it as posted on eBay. They haven't responded to any emails. I was actually reached the just last night. I basically said to myself, well, I'm not going to wait any longer. They haven't responded to me, so I put it in a PayPal claim. So I mean, I'll obviously reverse the PayPal claim if it is those particular things. So little box here. So this is something obviously ordered quite some time ago and won. Didn't expect to win at the time. And I haven't got a lot of stuff from the States. So this has come all the way from the US, and it is indeed that package. So what we have. Now, some of you might know a little while ago, I mean, when I first started getting back into collecting, I got a NES and got quite a few cartridges, but then the NES went all blinky and on there. So I removed the lockout, but it still was incredibly unreliable. So I've been hunting around for a replacement. Now the ones in Australia have been going for silly money. And then one day I was just having a look and a particular type of NES popped up. So anyway, it comes with a gun. I already have a gun, so that's a spare. I might as well go for the unit itself. And it is in one of the mythical top loaders. Now, I really haven't seen a lot of these come up. Now this is of course a US one, so it's going to run on different power, but I believe I'll do a bit of research first. I mean, I can use, here's the power load. I mean, I'll have to use a power converter to use that particular one. I have one, but I may actually be able to use a different power supply. So we've got 9 volts, 1.3 amps. I don't know whether the other power supply from an NES will work, or the power supply from the SNES, or even I've heard somebody mention in another video that the power supply from the Mega Drive actually may work as well. So, but anyway, I've got lots of options there. I mean, the unit is dirty, so I'll be getting a very good clean before it's used. They only have RF out. So unfortunately that's a step down, but at least it'll let me play some of my NES games. Now it came with a couple of controllers, so these are the dog bone controllers. This one, sorry about that, dropped something on the mouse and pressed the stop button, so I think I was going to, so there's 2 controllers. So, very special looking RF unit with the twisty barling connectors, which is not used in Australia. Although I do have well, I actually did until recently, had an old TV that used that. I threw it away when it stopped working. I have some cartridges. So these will of course be NTSC cartridges. So we have Gauntlet, the original Gauntlet, that's good, I didn't have that one. Gauntlet 2, and ooh, I shoot them up. 1942. I do like 1942, the arcade game, so I'll be interested to see that. Also be interesting with this being an American NES, it'll run at 60 Hz, so the game should run a little quicker. Because I do tend some of the shoot 'em ups like I've got like Gradius, it's a little slow, so it might make them run a little quicker. We have Gauntlet 2, so that might be a duplicate. I've looked at these for a while. So now we have a Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. The label's in pretty good nick though, so it might actually be better than the one I've got. All these cartridges are a little dirty, so they'll be getting a thorough clean before they go near anything. And we've got a copy of Ninja Gaiden. So all the labels aren't too bad condition. That's probably the worst one as far as condition. A little bit of wear there, and yeah, no, the inside of the cartridges look pretty dirty. So that's the first package. So yes, I'll be removing the PayPal case from that person, but I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to give them positive feedback because they didn't bother communicating at all. Now we have another package. This is an Australian one, marked with fragile all over the place. And lots of tape. Right, very well sealed up. So, we have a box of newspaper. No? Only kidding. Right. Which one this one is. So this is back on the primary collection. And we have, for the Master System, Spy versus Spy. Title I didn't have so far, so that's another one for the collection. And the case is in good condition. It has a manual, some writing on the back page of the manual, but other than that it's in pretty good nick. And that cartridge is in really good condition. So that one's actually been proving a little hard to get. And there is a card version of that one, which not everybody knows about. Now we have a little bit of curl on the case. We have a double pack. So this is obviously a variant. So we have Mortal Kombat and Wolfchild. I think I might have the Mortal Kombat, but I don't have the Wolfchild. So that gets, it's in a bigger case. It's physically taller. And inside we have both manuals and the two separate cartridges just sitting. Alright, so there's a cardboard divider in there. It's almost like a special double pack. Selling out stock but with different cases, so that's very interesting. An interesting variant at the least. We have a copy of Star Wars. Now I've already got this one, so this one's up for trade. It's in pretty good condition, and we have manual and cartridge. Obviously I need to check whether I've got a manual in my other one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the case, it's just a little dirty and that'll clean up nicely. And yes, I have been promising a trade video. I will definitely try and get there this weekend. Now here's another one. Now this one is another duplicate. That's a really good copy of Altered Beast. I did a player video on this one recently. And once again, we have the manual and a really good condition cartridge. Now the last title for this one, which is another one I didn't have. Another one by Tech Magic, so it's in a completely different, look how thick the case is. So Agassi, so it's a tennis game. It's obviously completely third party produced, so the box is in good condition, which is good because obviously it's a rarer type box. And it has a thicker manual and the cartridge with a white label, and they're all in really good condition. So that's pretty good. So I've got 3 titles that weren't in the collection before. Now this original lot was actually from quite some time ago, and the person, I won it the first time, didn't pay very much for it, and the person withdrew at the last second said that the unit ended up being damaged. So I relisted it and I bid again and I won it the second time. I actually paid $2 more, but anyway. So it didn't come with a system, but it came with all the bits. So we have, and I didn't have one of these so far, so this is the Sega control stick. first ones, so that'll be nice just to round out the hardware part of the collection. And they sent all of the loose bits and pieces for their Master System, so it gives me a proper Sega Master System power supply spare, another Sega antenna selector with the nice long antenna cable they supplied, oh, I didn't realise that. There were some loose cartridges as well. Itchy eye. Right, we have mystery cartridge number 1. Absolutely no label whatsoever. So, oh god, that's dirty. We have Spider-Man. So it's not there's a second Spider-Man title. It's the original Spider-Man title. So it's not the rarer one, but that's a duplicate. I've got that one. And a copy of Great Golf. So a few loose duplicates there. Alright, that's all the pickups in that lot. I'll play test the Master System games out of my collection and set up the Nintendo and give a few of those games a go. We'll see how the video length goes. May have to split it into 2 or something. But yeah, everything from that, those lots need a very big clean. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later. Well, after a bit of experimentation, the top loader doesn't work in the TV out in the lair. I mean, you get a picture that's a bit fuzzy, and you get fuzzy sound. Now it actually has a sound frequency selection thing, but it either has nothing or 5.5, whereas this TV actually allows you to select between 5.5 and 4.4, I think it is, which I've done, and left the video mode on auto, and it's actually done quite a decent job on the actual picture. Now we're getting a little bit of flicker in the camera. I mean, it's not too bad. Now we've got Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. I mean, it works. I'm not going to demo that game. Every man and their dog's seen that. That's just was to prove it works. We'll try. Sorry, upside down. I'm blocking all the light. We'll try Gauntlet. And it's just great being able to put a cartridge in and it working first time. So unfortunately the little TV we're looking at is actually in my youngest daughter's room. So it's going to make playing these games a little bit difficult. Okay, let's be the wizard. Well, it's nice and fast. There's one thing, you know, with having the American unit. Oops. Makes the games run a bit faster. Well, there we go, that's not a bad looking little version of Gauntlet. Treasure! Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, we're only going to have a quick look at each one of these games. Okay, so we won't go to Gauntlet 2 just yet. We'll try. Sorry about the light. 1942. It's with the bright screen in the background. It's right. 1942. See how close an arcade conversion this one is. Oops. So it's nice and colourful. Oops. Another formation so we get power up. Some of the formations a little bit more simple than I remember. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad shooter. Whoops. Not quite the same feel as the arcade game. I missed that formation. I missed the power up. Just got, you know, reasonably colourful sprites. There we go. So that's not too bad, and that shows the top light is working. Next one is Ninja Gaiden. So after a few restarts there, we got him finally. So I've never played Ninja Gaiden. Okay, so we've got a sword. Jump. Oops. Okay, you've got to jump and attach to surfaces by the looks of it. So it's actually quite fast paced. Oops. Yeah, it's not a bad little game. And the last one is another one light. Oh, it's Gauntlet 2. Nope, that one works straight away. Also depends. I did clean all these cartridges, but some of them might need a second one. Okay. Okay, so we've got a thing, and I think you can add a ooh, that's much better. I've got a bit of speech. Looks a lot more like the real Gauntlet. The package. So it's not too bad. It's a little sedate, but it's very colourful. And it's got a lot of the sound effects, which is good. Oops, silly red wizard. Let's go to level 6. Yeah, have a bit of fun. Well, this is quite a good arcade conversion. Probably the best game out of a lot of pickups. Whoops, that was a trap. So that's the chest. We've got some food out of there. We won't go across those flashy things again this time. We won't waste our keys on doors that we don't need to open. Oh, wasted the key. So we've got quite a fair bit of sprite flashing going on here. Death over there. Oops, ow. Didn't really mean to do that. Well, let's get out of here. I'm having fun playing this, so I'll keep playing this for a little while. I won't necessarily put it all in the video. Okay, let's give Spy vs Spy a go. Now this is a very good playing game to play 2 players, but obviously only 1 player here at the moment, so... there we go. So I started off in the same room as the black spy. Well, there we go, I found some money. And I'll fight. Oops, he got me that time. So I'm going to go off for a little bit. Yeah, so the idea is, as the black guy's done, you've got to collect one of each of those things, which is a key, some money, a passport and a thing, before the other player. You can... There we go, I did do very good. It's actually quite a good fun game to play with 2 players, and you know, not a bad little game. I probably played that on actually the MSX. Next is Agassi Tennis. Also got the quite colourful Tech Magic logo. So Andre Agassi Tennis. Different courts you can choose. Just go for singles and most of the defaults. So you can select different tennis stars and select your opponent. Okay, serving's automatic. Whoops. Which is better than the last tennis game I played, where you had to. There's quite a bit of complexity with the serving. Oh, it's a bit sensitive in how much you move, actually. No, too close to the ball. Too slow. Yep, still can't quite get the hang of hitting the ball back. Nah, still too slow. I guess he's not putting up a good game this time. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I actually, all things considered, I think some of the other tennis games are probably better. I mean, they've gone a lot more into the actual making the characters look like the characters rather than the playability of the game. But it might be just me because I'm very bad at sports games. Okay, next, now this is the double pack of Mortal Kombat Wolfchild. Now I don't have either of these games, so it's actually quite a good. I thought I had Mortal Kombat, but I don't yet. This is a separate one. So first one we're trying out is the Mortal Kombat game. Okay, so you choose your fighter. I think I've played this one in the past. We better go easy because I'm not very good at it. So, yeah, these characterizations are very. That's what ladder you've got to go through. Oh my god, I won. So, yeah, I mean there's a lot of detail on those characters. For that they've sacrificed a bit of colour. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's one where you need to know a lot of the finishing moves and things. So, yeah, not too bad. I mean, things like this, I'm not sure it's the best colour choice, considering we know how colourful Master System games can be. Anyway, this is only a quick look. We'll move on to the other game, Wolfchild. So by core design, they're usually pretty good. Okay, so you've got save points obviously if you can enter a password. So we can punch and jump. Not bad looking graphics at all actually. Very Turrican looking. I'm pressing the wrong button all the time, folks. Get some health. Okay, we've got a power up before. I don't mind this game at all. It's very like Turrican. Ooh, yeah, jet engines, probably best not. Oh. I was supposed to go down them when they turned off. Yeah, this is one of the better games. I've tried out for a little while on the Master System. The graphics, use of colour and everything like that is very good. And I quite like these. Oops, adventure type games with a bit of action. Can't say to jump over it. Oops. Oh dear, I'm not sure what to do. Ugh. Okay, that's a zap in point. Gone all the way back again. But no, this looks like a game that's definitely worth investigating a bit more. So that changes it into wolf form. Oh. Okay, so the barrels don't go away. Oh, finally got past that bit. That, change form. Right, good first bad guy. And you've got a password you can use to start from this stage.